Right then, guys. Hi, guys. We're the Wild Welsh, and we thought we'd do question and answer section for you whilst having a cup of tea and a cake on a cold wintry night with him with a chest infection and me coming down with something, I don't know what. So I did a few list of questions of who we are. We're the Wild Welsh. I'm Helen. You're
Nick.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
We're going to have a lemon cake from Co-op. Two.
Two.
So would you like to start on the first question?
So we've done who are we, haven't we?
We have.
So how did we meet then, Helen?
I shall let you do that one.
Okay, so we met on a summer's evening in on June the 3rd, 2006. So how many years is that now, Helen?
19 years ago.
Yeah,
19 years. Woo! I could have murdered someone twice and been out.
Yeah, she could have.
Could have murdered someone twice.
I don't know how she's managed there.
I don't know.
So basically we met, I'd gone out for a few glasses of Coca-Cola on a Friday night down my local. The old Ton, rest in peace. She just dropped the cake on the floor.
You did.
I'll have to have that one, won't I?
No, you're alright.
So yeah, back to it. Yeah, met down the old Ton. I was down the old Ton on a couple of Coca-Colas. She was in a village across the river from where she's from, Morganstown.
We were in the Lewises and the rugby club.
Yeah, but you started your night off in Morganstown, and I was going to progress to that bit. Yeah. So anyway, she's fast forwarded a bit now. So yeah, so she was in the pub across the road with her friend Amanda, having the time of her life. Then I made my way home. I'd just taken my dogs out for a walk. Decided to chill out in my front garden with a glass of with a can of beer. And I saw these two ladies walking down the street.
Very drunk.
Yeah, that's not why I approached them, though. I saw Helen and I was like, my eyes popped out my head, and I was like, "Hey girls, you want to have a drink with me?" Amanda ran off in a huff. She wasn't interested. Helen thought, I like a bit of him. I don't remember actually having the drink. All I remember was we went for a little walk. I better watch what I'm saying, think what I'm saying now, won't I? We went for a little walk, we chatted for hours. I remember we copped on a couple of times. We sat on the iron bridge. I lost my headphones. And I'm not telling you anymore. That's the last I'm telling you about that night. But it was a good night.
And my version of it is that he was so sweet that my friend picked bad guys, and she was 10 years younger than me because there's an age difference between us, and I thought, oh, this is someone lovely for her, but she wasn't having none of it. So I thought, oh, let's have a toy boy fling. And then 19 years later, 17 years marriage, it's all good. All's good in the hood.
I think that's too hot for me, yeah.
And that's how we met.
Moving on. Next question. Why Micro Vanlife? And I'm going to let Helen start with answering that one.
Yeah, because it's of me, isn't it? So when I was in my 20s, in my 20s and 30s, I had a big sort of hippie van. A Mercedes 407V diesel van, which I hardly drove because I used to have it was so nerve-wracking, it was so big. And then we had like a Volkswagen camper. But when we grew up, we were into van campers, being all the family, and just loved it. And yeah, so I wanted to go back to doing it, and I absolutely love it. I love the thrill of going off on a journey, not knowing where you're going to camp up, going around doing stuff, and I absolutely love it. It's just better than a hotel spa for me. Van camping is thing. Why haven't we got a big one? For me, this gives us everything plus a car in the week, with a working life. And the dream would be to live van life full time. That would be my dream. That's that one.
Why YouTube? Oh, I was going to give it away with that one then.
I'll let you do half an idea.
Why YouTube? Well, I haven't rehearsed this, but just like, you know, it's like a hobby. It's like, you know, going out on an adventure and taking you along with us. You know, a few of you will find this entertaining, I'm sure. And yeah, it's a highlight of our week, isn't it, love? Tuning in to look at all Helen's hard work she's put into all the hours of editing, all the stressing, deleting memory, and then being rewarded by watching the fabulous video that, you know, that Helen puts together. I'm just the support act. I am, as you all know. That's the star by there. And yes, putting ourselves out there. Hopefully, you know, there's a fair few YouTubers out there who actually get monetized because they got so many views, so many subscribers. So hopefully that could be our life, and I don't have to go to work and, you know, come home like a zombie and feel like crap all the time. And hopefully we could do this permanently and be on the road for a living. I think I've said a bit too much there now. I think I waffled on a bit there, didn't I?
No, you did good. The cake is lovely, by the way.
You got anything to add, Helen?
Yeah, the cake is beautiful.
The cake is beautiful.
And cappuccino's less.
Well, Helen can answer the next question then, and I can...
Wait, I'll do why you two. For me, my son said to me 3 years ago, Mum, what would you do? And you would do it for free. And I said to him, nothing, because I change jobs a lot, and I'm always dissatisfied with jobs. I'm formerly trained as a chef and a baker and had various different jobs. My last job being a lifeguard. And I said, I said van life, going around beaches, forests, maybe near nature. I just drifting. For me, in my head, it's like we're the 18th century. We're on the Oregon Trail. This is our wagon. And off we plod to the new land. And every adventure feels like that for me, because I absolutely love it. Waking up in the middle of the night in here, I just don't know what it is. It's just amazing. And then I thought, well, how are you going to do that without jobs? How are you going to afford to do it? And then, like Nick said...
May I add something there?
Yeah?
You said waking up in the middle of the night. So if you got to say to go to pee. Also, she normally wakes up in the middle of the night.
We'll get to that later. And, what is it? I forgot what I was saying now.
Okay, about waking up in the middle of the night, you know, this is...
Oh, yeah. And, and people on YouTube make money, so I thought I'll do that. But I used to work for an actor, and he used to ask me to go on locations, and did I want to be an extra? And I couldn't go on a camera. And even my child said to me, grown-up child, and he said, well, how are you going to go in front of the camera? I said, I'll have to get past that fear. So I actually have now. And 3 years ago, we gave up drinking alcohol, so we both don't drink. Well, 3 years for me.
3 years for her, and 2 years for me.
And, but when we go somewhere, and we haven't got the excitement of alcohol, it's a negative, but excitement, then filming is that excitement. I just find it planning where we're going. Okay, we're going there. What are we going to do? I think it's all exciting. I do think our videos have been a bit too go into the commercial life, because really what we want to do is stuff like the NC500 again.
Yeah, parking up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, peace.
Beautiful, stunning views around us.
Stars.
Yeah, the stars. You know, preferably no people.
Yeah, when we did the NC500, I know you guys won't see those videos yet because I haven't produced them, but we fell in love with our life when there weren't many people. It was lovely.
We like you though. We like people like you who are watching us.
Well, also we'd like, you know, like if we niche down a little bit, and see, I only want to produce what I want to produce, and that is the lifestyle that we would like. And I don't want to go off and even if something could be more successful, I want to stick to what I like.
Not anti-people, we just like the quiet life, don't we, love?
Well, the world's got so stressful. Don't you find it, guys? The world's got so stressful. I'm later in life now, and it's a case of more of life is behind me than in front of me. And I just want to see more nature, between beaches, forests, maybe a stag first thing in the morning, a few rabbits running over the field, a dolphin in the waters. Don't that all sound magical? That just sounds, you know, shooting stars in the sky. The sky night, you're laying under it, is a blaze of stars. You can't get better than that. You can't.
Yeah,
you couldn't design that.
Sunsets, sunrises, you know, waking up next to a like beautiful lake somewhere or mountains and seeing the sun pop up, you know.
That's awesome.
Having a cup of tea. Yeah.
And the next question? Sponsored by Acaristics.
Worst thing about van life? Do you want me to go first? Is that why you're looking at me like that? The worst thing is... Well, is that a worst thing?
Did you eat your cake?
I had one cake, yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I'm quite full now. I don't need enough cake. There's a co-op, can you remember what I called, love?
Co-op lemon cakes, they were alright. So what's the worst thing about van life then?
Probably number 2s.
Oh, God!
I don't think she was expecting that.
No, I had a funny feeling you'd say that. So he's going on about the toilet situation. Is it, isn't it?
So like we do have a toilet, don't we?
Mhm.
But you know what I mean, guys. You just like, you know, being a man, if I'm like near bushes or forestry, I can get up and I can have a water the plants. But the number 2 bit is, I don't know, just I'm quite used to that yet. And the creature of comforts is just sitting on a fixed abode, you know. And
Well, we do try and park by toilets when we can and everything. And if we're regular and going in the daytime, then it's all alright. It's when it happens irregularly at night or
especially when you've
something.
got bowels like I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
moving on, next one.
I knew that was too much information then.
Moving on, next one, cut.
What about you, Helen? You haven't said
my worst
thing about van life.
Van life. Oh my God, this is so hard for me to think. What's my worst? So when we were in the NC500 and we did 2 weeks sleeping in here, and my hip hurt, but I've since got better foam, it's better, and that's fine now.
What's it called, the foam?
Because I put like a pad now under.
Yeah, what's it?
A seat cushion. I put extra cushion in.
Yeah, something like that.
But and I suppose it's when you can't find something. If I can't find something, I really want to find it. And honestly, it could be 5 acres of land, because once it gets lost in you, if it's not that big, you find it. So that's why, like, in here, I quite often thinking about being organised, how I'm going to do things, because it has to be a routine and it has to be simple. To be able to cook a 3-course meal or anything in here, kind of got to be organised. That's about it.
Yeah, organisation is key.
Oh, you got to be
living in a car, you know, we're not in a van, we're in a car, basically.
This is a car.
Converted car, you know. So yeah,
that would be my worst thing, I think.
It is quite tough, and then love when you know trying to. You've got so much space to work with, and you've got to remember where you put things.
So would we want to be a big van? Think of them. Well, first of all, it's the cost, the breakdowns, what you run every day for your working life, and so no. But sometimes if you've paid for a campsite, and you've got Mr. Big Van paying the same as you, little car, sometimes that's like I feel we should be paying less. But on the whole, for convenience and everything, I like the car. And the car pushes you out to do things. Whereas me, I probably get too comfortable in a van and I just sit there watching telly or something. But in a car, you just kind of think, oh, I want to go and do something. And you go off and you investigate the land. So that's harder if it's horrid outside.
Yeah, like, so you got lots of places where you can pull up in the car park and you'll have a height restriction barrier, so you don't see motorhomes going through them, but us in our little penny, you know, we can cruise under there, you know. She don't like potholes though. She's got a low exhaust and yeah, she doesn't like potholes. So you gotta be very careful when we're driving over potholes. Moving on. Best van life trip ever had.
I have two, so yours first.
Well, there's only one for me. There's only one. I don't think about any other places we've been on our travels, and that's the NC 500, which for you, those who don't know, is the North Coast. It's 500 miles of travelling the North Coast of the Scottish Highlands all along the northern coastline. Absolute the trip of my life personally. It was the best couple of weeks ever. Even though I hardly got any sleep, my adrenaline was through the roof. I was constant insomniac. But it was just incredible. The beaches we went to, the park ups that we had. The weather was like all over the place. You know, we'd have all the
4 seasons in a day.
4 seasons in a day. But the adventure, that was like an adventure and a half. We took it all. We took in as much as we could. We could have done with another bloody a month or 2 months really to enjoy it fully, because we were rushing quite a lot.
It was pretty.
But there was so much, it was 500 miles. You know, some people would literally go into a beach, taking a boat though. Oh, I've done that. Moving on, you know, we were trying to enjoy it and taking it in.
When we were on the NC 500, there was these people who said, "Oh, where's the beach? This is are.Our beach to die for." And so they were from, I don't know where they were from, New Zealand somewhere.
Yeah, far
and
away.
So the 6 of them walked past me, and I thought, oh, they're really going to like this beach. Within 2 minutes, they'd walk the other way. We've got our photo now, and I'm thinking, oh, that's sad, because we'd spent the whole day at this beach. We blew up the kayak. We paddled out around the coast where the sea lions had babies. And then we took all that in and then paddled back. It really was a beautiful beach.
Yeah, that was the highlight. That was the highlight for me. Helen was a bit scared and nervous at times when you left.
When the sea lions were going, belching and screaming.
Yeah, trying to, and then they would.
And Nick's going, we'll be all right. And I'm thinking, never mind the boat, they could bite us.
Because they had their babies, so they were protecting the babies, and they were seeing us off. Helen was worried that they were going to come up, and because we were a couple hundred metres offshore, she was a little worried that they might pop us, and we might go plop in the ocean like a jellyfish.
So we had lifeguards, life jackets, but quite easily, a bite from a sea lion's gonna take a limb or something. But yes, but it was still lovely. And so NC 500 for me is a to die for trip, but also is Padstow. We did the 7 beaches in 7 days.
Yeah, 7
which
beaches, 7 days.
I still haven't put that up. But Tregenna Beach was my favourite, just off one of the bays. Tregenna. We went there 3 times because out of all the bays, that was lovely. So they're both the best trips.
Hang on a second.
Aye.
We actually, that was a holiday, but we didn't actually stay in Penny that holiday. We stayed in that little chalet thing.
All week?
Yeah. That wasn't like a van life holiday. Remember we stayed in that little chalet thing?
Oh, I didn't like that chalet, so that's why I probably forgot about it.
But we did go out in Penny a lot of the time in Helen's defence. That's probably why she's getting confused a little.
Yeah. Like we were gone all day. We literally only put our heads down there, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, trains going by. Right, next one, Bravos.
2 more questions left. It's getting sad now. Best van must-haves.
So there are so many things you've got to have in your camping life. In whether you're a big camper or small, yeah, it's got to be the bed. You've got to have a comfortable night's sleep. That's got to be number 1. Number 2 is your cooking, but you don't have to have your cooking because you can buy out. Sleeping, it's the bed in there.
Yeah, and I was thinking about, like, you know, your storage things you got, like multiple storage units.
Yeah.
You know, you can put all little bits and bobs in, and, you know, we got, like, different compartments, as you may have seen. One thing leads to another, and you know, make your life so much easier. Must-haves.
But most things you can go out of the vehicle and buy. But so let's just say you were in a tent. I don't know. It's the bed for me. You know, because like we've got a
comfortable bed.
Yeah, we've got a mattress topper.
Mattress topper. That's what I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, you sink into it, and then the duvet covers at night. And when you wake up in the morning, you just open the side doors, and if you were lucky, we got a beautiful view. But it is and if you haven't had a good night's sleep, so the bed when it's out gives extra room for Nick being 6'2", so the bed's kind of 7 foot long, and the bed is lovely. And
the mattress topper is very important though, because we didn't have.
We didn't like it before
Scotland, we didn't have it, did we? Well, we had a Finland, didn't we? You only bought
No, yeah, I bought it after. Yeah, so in Scotland after 2 weeks, and then coming up to the 11th, 12th night of sleeping in a vehicle, I'm like, I don't want to go asleep in that. I wanted to book a hotel. I did not want to sleep in yet. And then I thought, when you get home, you need to buy something to make it better.
Yeah, so that topper is a game changer, the mattress topper. If you're gonna do van life, buy yourself a mattress topper. It's definitely a good investment.
Yeah, it's not nice for having to carry a squeeze somewhere, but it's
the
good.
comfort levels, you know, when you sleep. Sleep is the most important thing in part of your day. If you have a good night's sleep.
There are a lot of things you do need, because, you know, me being a girl, I have a kind of pee bottle, but quite a lot of the time I like to be near toilets.
A kind of pee bottle.
What a laugh. Is that in now?
One more.
One more.
The end of the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
What's on our bucket list?
Now you have loads on my bucket list. What's on your bucket list? Do you want me to give you time to think and just me say first?
Good travelling Europe.
Yeah, we'd like Penny and us travelling through Europe.
Like, you know, travelling Canada or whatever, or Australia, obviously not possible, but Europe and Penny would be possible.
Yeah. If you went to, because if we hope to go to Canada, but if you're going to Canada, you're jumping on a plane, renting a car, or renting a motorhome. But talking with Penny in mind because we love car camping, micro camping as they're called. We're called weekenders, not full van life.
Weekend warriors.
Yeah, we are.
That's what people would call ours.
But if we didn't have commitment of job, then we would be full-time van lifers. There's no way we'd stay in one place. No way. But my hat's off to van lifers who live in their vehicles full-time, because having done it for months back in my 20s and 30s, it is hard, it's stressful, and you know, the most stressful thing is like parking up for the night and people not wanting you there, and oh, where are we going to park? And then van life, living on it, is supposed to be designed to be cheaper. But then if you're always on a camping site, the cost comes not far off a house. And then you've got all the home creatures, comforts of a house, that one's difficult. But no, I know that those who live on a van full time and have to go through loads of things, that's hard. That's a hard life. Stressful. I know it's stressful. And was that it then?
Yeah, what's on a bucket list? So what?
Oh, yeah.
So what's that? That was the question. What's your answer?
Yours going through Europe. So I have got, because I've lost some weight, I have got to go horse riding because I'm scared of horses. That's one. And the other thing that's on my mind a lot since I've got older is that when I was 20, I went and lived in Jersey for a year, and then I came back to Britain, but it was only supposed to be briefly, and then I was supposed to go around the world backpacking. But then I became a single parent, and then you do the right thing, your maternal instinct kicks in, and you raise children. And so now, before I die, is the backpacking. But it's not like a little bucket list thing. It incorporates a lot. The countries I'd like to see: Canada, New Zealand, Norway, Portugal, probably Spain. Mainly them. You know, it used to be Tibet, maybe not now. And you?
I said mine.
Oh, Europe in Penny.
Yeah, have I got any other things?
Would you like to climb Ben Nevis or Scarfell or?
Not really. I don't have aspirations of them really. Or maybe well, it's quite an easy one really. But you know the Freak Peak Challenge. We've got Ben Nevis, Snowdon, and Scaffold in within 12 hours or
24 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Oh God! So to climb the 1, 2, or 3, and leisurely go and enjoy the environment sounds nice. But running from one to the other, that sounds like so stressful.
Yeah, it's on running. I've done marathons, so that's that's not my bucket list anymore. I'm done with marathons anyway, to be honest, because it's too much dedication. No. With my health issues, they don't go hand in hand together, unfortunately.
Yeah, so Nick's got so this is the year where it's double flu levels. The hospitals have given out warnings as opposed to going into the hospitals. He's just got over the antibiotics chest infection, but he's still got it on his chest. So we're being extra careful with his chest because nowadays, you know, it's like lethal to go in hospitals now. But I was ranting then, and I don't know what I'm ranting about. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to say. So what we're hoping to do on the next video is Christmas dinner in the car. That's what we're hoping to do. Christmas dinner in the car. Lucky enough for Nick, all he has to be is a passenger.
Well, I'm sure I can find a few things to help.
From scratch, starter, main course, dessert.
I could be interesting watch for you guys, couldn't I? That could mean you'd have to tune into another one of our Wild Welsh epic adventures, isn't it?
So it's been a pleasure. I'm hoping we answered some questions that you would kind of want to know, sort of. And I hope it gave you an insight to us, really. And so,
And if you've got any more questions that you'd like to
Yeah.
ask us about this lifestyle,
we'll gather the questions and do a question and answer time.
see how we bounce off each other. So some people might call it butting in, but I call it bouncing off each other. Like
What do you call it? Buttoning in.
butting in,
Oh,
when
butting
you
in.
take over from me talking.
I think we're quite in tune, do you? I worry when we're not.
So, from Penny and us, it's a bye for now.
Before he goes and says goodbye, with the lights, he's going to go and show you outside where we are. It's all bleak and horrible out there, but he's going to show you.
Okay.
And open the door.
So I'm going to take you outside now.
It's horrible out there, guys. Do you want to stay here with us?
Senior Nick is going to take you outside now.
Yeah, you'll want to be back in the warm. It's all horrible out there.
The things I bloody have to do for YouTube. God, look at my double chin. It looks horrendous. So here we go. Out and about now. Escape the lovely crib. Is this waterproof?
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's horrible out here. You might be able to see the rain coming down. Okay, let's go in because it's horrendous out here. Penny is so much more comfortable. Go.
The stick, just don't give him the camera and you're alright.
What did I do?
Over and out.
I didn't move it. I just decided to move. How did you get it back to there then? Show me.
I'll show you another
See,
time.
I'm meant to do these things without being trained properly. Alright?
Right, so over and out. If you liked, please subscribe. It'd mean the world to us. Like, press the notification button.
Give us a like, please, if you did like the video, because we don't think many people like us, because we don't get many likes, so just give us a like, please.
Yeah.
A sympathetic like, even that.
Oh, poor love him.
No.
Poor love you.
And subscribe as well if you want to keep watching our videos. It doesn't cost nothing either, and it means the world for us. Puts a big smile on our faces every time we get a new subscription. We does a high five, you know.
We do.
So please.
And we're over 200 now, so we got to go and jump something.
Yeah.
God knows what that is.
Yeah. Any suggestions? Drop in the comments first, please.
Anyway, over and out. That's the Welsh saying goodbye.